Hi, family. Hi, family. Welcome to 2026, right? We made it. Eee. So, I'm going to share a story with you really quick because I always come with the stories. So, this morning, it's a Saturday. It's cool here. It's been raining for the last couple of days, so it's really, really cool here for LA. Girl, right? I'm built for swimsuits and yachts. I am not built for sweaters and jackets, but I digress. So I make my way to 85 degrees. Hey, they even changed up their little cup. Look for the seasons, right? So I take my little greedy butt over to the little pastry section. I don't need anything, but I want it, right? I deserve it. So I'm looking, and so my looking turned into holding on to 5 different items. So I put all of them back, and I just grabbed my little lovely pastry here. So I'm standing in the line, I'm all happy and I'm all giddy, and I'm getting ready to order my jasmine green tea with extra sweetener, and I'm just all excited. And so the guy at the cashier is normally the guy who is making the drinks, but today he is at the register. So he's like, hey, I ain't seen you in a minute. Like, what's up? Big pimpin'. I'm like, hey, happy new year. Da, da, da. So we're talking, shooting the breeze or whatever. And so I sit my pastry on the table for him to count it so that I can pay it. And so I do see my drink on the little display, and he already typed it in before I even said what I wanted. So check the memory, right? So I'm like, oh, okay. So he said, anything else? So I slid the pastry, closer to him. So he slid it back to me. He was like, I got you. Sir, you will get a whole lot when you feed me and give me green tea. let me just help you. You just opened up a whole can of worms. I don't know if you wanted to open up that can of worms or not, but you just gave me free food. Oh yes. So I just want to say 2026 is looking really, really good. I got my first free pastry. I got my drink. We all good. Now back to what I really want to share with you all today. I've had a lot of people call me, well, a good amount of people call me. I've had a lot of people call me. Let me just go ahead and just be. A lot of people call me over the holiday, and they were asking about detoxing and cleansing and purging and parasite cleanse and and I want to do this and I want to do that, which is totally fine. However, this time of the year, if you want to be in alignment, this time of the year is all about going within and being still. The best thing that you can do is do a series of 3 colon therapy sessions. That creates a level of stillness in the body, hydration in the body, etc., etc. Sit in the bathtub for as long as you can. Allow the body to soften. If you're unable to come to me, let me just fix my hair a little bit. There we go. Fix it up. There we go. If you're unable to come to me, then the next best thing would be another practitioner I can totally recommend, or an enema. Give yourself an enema. The next best thing that you can do is sit in silence, not necessarily like meditating, but just giving your body a moment to where you're not holding anybody else's emotional space. You're not curating a presentation. Like, you're not doing any of those things. You're just solely tending to yourself. Now, when it comes to detoxing around this time, and there's levels to that. There's levels to that. I am speaking to the individuals that are not having a health crisis right now. They don't have any diagnoses or diseases, and they're not on medication. This is the individuals that I'm talking to for this particular video. The best thing for you to take internally will be black seed oil for you. Black seed oil covers all of your organs, including your nervous system, not your naval system, your nervous system, including your digestive system, which are the two systems that are normally right now during this time haywire, right? They're just not in alignment. So if I had to choose a protocol, something to follow during the winter months, it would be a series of 3 colon therapy sessions. I would sit in an infrared sauna. I would sit in steam. I would sit in a bathtub or a hot tub. I would do some meditation, and there's 1,001 different ways to meditate. I simply recommend just sitting in stillness. All you have to do is just sit. Your body will take care of everything else. If you need more of a container, more of somebody to help assist and like guide you with that, then I'm here, right? I'm totally here. And if you can't get to me, I have well over 8 practitioners I can refer you to easily that are around LA, out of LA, and internationally. Actually, if you need somebody internationally, I have somebody that can help you pretty much in a good amount of the world. I'm going to say that. So with that being said, this is not the time to quote unquote detox. This is the time to go within. This is the time to get still. This is the time to slow down. There is a lot of doing and slowing down. Remember that. A lot of people think that slowing down means that you're not doing anything. I am the queen of relaxation. Let me just tell you how beneficial it is to the heart, to the colon, to your creativity, to your receptivity. Like your auric field completely expands outwards, and people want to care for you when you care for yourself. I just gave you an example of that when I went to go get my tea from 85 degrees. He was like, I got you, don't worry about it. But this whole week, I've been really, really, really loving on myself and just caring for myself. And he felt that. So with that being said, I know that this is going to land on your heart space in a way that you've never heard me speak to you before. If that is the case for you, I am here to hold you in light. Reach out to me. My phone number is 562-682-0818. My website is Moya, MOYA bodycare.com. And my private office is located in Torrance, California. And let me just say this one last thing. I asked ChatGPT the other day, what is the point of it all? What's the point of us being here? What's the point of us being human on Earth? And ChatGPT said, it's not about seeking happiness. You're happy. Like, that's not the situation. The situation is not about gaining material wealth or anything like that. It literally said your whole goal with being here on the planet is to learn how to exist in harmony. Our goal simply is to learn how to exist in the ecosystem that you curated, that you curated and created. Say that 3 times in a row. So I sat with that statement for a moment, just being. I want you to think about that for a second, what being means to you. There's so much power in that. I'll do another video about that, but it was so much power in that statement. I was like, whoa, okay, well, I can be. So I challenge you to just exist, because you are enough. And the way in which we hold that is through constant, intentional self-care. And you can do that through colon therapy. I love it here. I love it here. I love it here. So, again, my name is Dr. Mo, and I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the sacred art of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. And it is 2026, January, and it's high time that you start loving on yourself. All right? So until then, continue the love. Stay magical.